Good morning and welcome to the 9th episode of Wake Up with the Comets, the summer morning show brought to the employees of Western Iowa Tech by the employees of Western Iowa Tech. I'm Mara Hall, Internal Communications Coordinator.
And I still think I might be LaShawna D. Moyle, Coordinator for Inclusive Excellence here on campus. So we have a great episode for you today, as we do every week. We bring you just great episodes. Our guest today is a rebel with a cause.
I really do try. I can't say it always works out, but I try. I do try.
So we'd like to welcome Miss Rebel Henningfield, WIT's very own Business Solutions Training Developer. I want to make sure I get that title correct.
That's a mouthful.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Henningfield?
Henningfeld.
Okay,
Henningfeld,
yes.
got it. See, we always want to know someone's name, so we always ask,
Very
right?
important.
Important
Yes,
stuff.
It's a long one.
It is.
It's a great one, though.
Your
What a
title,
cool name.
your name. You do have a great name.
I do have
Very
a great
cool,
name.
unique. Love
It's
it.
a great story, actually. My mother should have had my name.
I want to say, tell us the story. This is not
Well,
in the
you
script.
know, it's just one of those things that my mom is quite the free spirit.
I love that.
Fantastic.
And so here I am.
And here we have a very
Beautiful.
rules, early oriented
She did give me a great excuse,
I
don't
love
you think?
that.
Very
Yeah.
structured rebel.
Or goal.
I love
Yeah.
it.
But she gave you
Oh,
two
okay.
B's, so you're different.
Yes.
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 That's awesome. Well, we are super happy that you're here with us because you are a busy woman. Okay?
I am.
You are go.
Rare to see.
That is what I should be. is
Yes,
busy, but
yes.
yes.
So I know that this is a crazy thing to ask, but if you had to sum up your job in 30 seconds, what would you tell us? What do you do?
30
Time
seconds.
starts.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. There really is no timer.
You know, honestly, what I do is ultimately go to businesses that we serve through Western Iowa Tech.
Yeah.
And basically just help them upskill their existing employees.
Yeah.
So my specialty is leadership training. We have, of course, lots of other areas and lots of very smart people in corporate college that do the same thing. But ultimately, my niche has always been kind of that training area. In business, even in industry, and so I always wanted to be part of leadership training, even when I was managing the front line. So
I love that.
yeah. So here I am.
I love
sharing
that.
what I know and what I've done. And
I love leadership classes.
I do too.
I really do.
Yeah, and we see more and more companies that are seeing the value. So
That's awesome.
I am quite
Fantastic.
busy, and that's good, right?
Mhm. I love that. I love it. I
Can I
love
just
it.
say, I love that you shouted out all of the folks and staff that you work with
Yeah.
over in corporate
Yeah.
college. You say,
We-
hey, you know,
yes.
there's a ton of folks that are doing this great work too. I love
Yeah, yeah, and it's great because, you know, we are all sometimes siloed, right? So it's
Absolutely.
nice to know,
Yeah.
like, there are different areas of this college working hard, doing incredible things, and
Absolutely.
let's highlight some. So we are
Absolutely.
delighted to have somebody from corporate college
Well,
here with
thank
us,
you.
especially
Glad to be here.
a rebel with two B's.
Yes.
And a cause. Two B's and a cause.
Yes.
So thank you for sharing that. We love to hear about what you do. One thing you do when you're working with local businesses and teaching classes is utilizing icebreakers. Icebreakers, yes.
Look, icebreakers.
Yes.
And we love a good
We're
icebreaker.
kind of known for that,
Yes.
actually.
Yes.
In our training. Yes.
And for those faculty, individual starting classes, you might be into this ice-breaking thing too. So we're hoping today that you could demo some of those for us.
I'm happy to do that.
Fantastic.
Actually. So
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing was I was working on, I write a little bit of our scripts just to kind of get us kind of in a direction. And I was working on it, and Terry Merle stopped by, and he was adamant to ask, why are we breaking ice? And is there any actual ice broken?
Of course he did.
So I said, I'm going to ask Rebel that question.
Okay. Well, I think it's old. I guess how would I say that? I think it is intended to break down walls or just that hesitancy for people
Yeah.
to share and speak up or engage, right?
To warm the space.
Yes, to warm the space. That's good. Yeah, it is. It is intended to kind of help people, get through that maybe hesitancy because people don't always want to speak up in
No.
front of others. So
Yeah, it can
Yeah.
be hard.
yeah.
Yeah, especially as an extrovert, like I live for an icebreaker. I love it. Let me
Yeah.
talk. Tell me. Can
Same,
I do the
same.
whole thing?
Right. And not everybody is,
Yeah.
right? Comfortable. So I think that's the whole goal. And, we don't icebreakers, of course, I would say generally speaking, icebreakers are really just going to help people open up a little and get to know each other, those that they're working with and going through training with. But then training activities is really intended to do the same thing. But the training activities are the connection to the actual skills knowledge piece, right? What they're focused on learning in that
love that.
moment. So, I mean, training doesn't have to be boring.
I
And
love
so
that.
that's, I mean, really,
Yeah.
even though it's work related, we need to do things to kind of help them engage in a way that
Yes.
makes it interesting and memorable. And
Yeah.
they draw that correlation in a way that they remember it, right? That's the idea. So,
Yeah, and draws on different learning styles and
Yeah.
comprehension. I love that.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you've never had the opportunity to have Rebel facilitate a training, an icebreaker, she's fantastic. In my first year here, got to sit through one of those with her, and it was great. So
Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Alicia.
Yeah, I always hear incredible things. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name of the class that teaches brings managers in here.
High performance
management.
Been around
yes.
for like going on 30 years
yeah,
now. I think.
took that class,
Yes.
and Carmen was the instructor at that time. I obviously obsessed. I loved it. And I still see people
It's a
to
great
this
class.
day around Sioux
It's a great
City
class.
that were in
Yep.
my class, you know, and be like, oh, hey, high performance management.
It's actually what drew me to this job.
wow,
I love that.
That's why
very
I'm here.
cool.
So
Wow.
I have to say, it's a good class.
It's
I've
a
had a
great
chance
class.
to see several over the years, management
Yeah.
classes that is, and it's a good one. It's
Nice.
solid.
I love that.
So,
So, if
yeah.
you want to be in the class, ask your manager.
Yeah.
That's
Plug
awesome.
in, right? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Tell us what you got for us.
Yes.
All right. Well, there's a couple different things I thought I'd bring. So the first exercise is called Unzip It.
Unzip
Okay.
it. All right.
Okay.
And this is going to be more of your training activity
Okay.
example because there are two different topics, really. So I'm going to let you ladies choose which one we go with, okay?
Okay.
So the first one, Unzip It topic, is called Building Bridges.
Ooh.
Okay, so ultimately, the idea of building bridges is that you do your thing, I do my thing here at Western Iowa Tech, but to help us build those bridges and
Yeah.
connection with one another, what are some questions that you could ask, that
I
you
love this.
prompt to encourage people to share?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And then
Love
the
this already.
second
Yes.
topic is
This is gonna be our choice.
similar.
I can already
it is.
tell.
Similar.
I believe it
Okay.
is, too.
But the topic for this one is team dynamics.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
These are both
So,
very good.
yeah, and we
Yeah.
have actually several of these, but
That's
these are
so
just a couple
cool.
that I thought I would share that I might use in some of the classes.
I truly
use.
don't know what to pick. Do you
So
know
what do you
to
think?
pick? Do you have an instinct that you want to go for?
I do have an instinct.
Okay. What's your instinct? We'll go with
Building
it.
bridges.
Let's build bridges.
All right, we will
That
build
was also my
bridges.
instinct.
So
But
let
I
me
was
tell you a
like,
little bit about the
What
idea of
we're doing
Unzip
here,
It.
we're
Building.
waking up with the comments. We're building
Yeah.
You
bridges.
literally unzip
Yes.
it.
You do
Unzipping.
literally unzip it.
It's such a
And
cute
how
bag.
I try to create this exercise is I give them a chance to choose, right?
Okay.
So there's a deck of cards in here. They basically can reach in. There's like a whole stack of them.
Okay.
I do give them an out.
Okay.
So because not
Yeah.
everybody is going to be comfortable answering all the questions, I give them the option to discard and choose another
Okay.
card if,
I like
if
that.
they prefer.
I do like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
So I'll give you ladies the same option.
Okay.
All
Can
right.
we just turn the bag so our viewers can see? Look
Oh,
at
it's
that.
so cute.
Sort of minion like.
Kind of gives the
It's like it's
rules on the
giving me.
background.
I just hit the microphone. Sorry, everybody. It's giving me like SpongeBob, Minion,
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
1990s
Yeah.
skater.
Yep.
I love it.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun,
Not
right?
When you,
Yeah.
think of, when you think of training necessarily. So this is great.
I
Yeah.
love training.
Yeah. So I'm going to start. That's the other
Yes.
thing I'll share. Is
Okay.
I do think that
You're gonna model for
oftentimes, yes, you want to set the stage. You do. You want to kind of show them.
Yeah.
And open the doors, of course, to
Yeah.
to demonstrate what it is you're looking for them to do. Okay.
When you're doing these, are your people as excited as I am?
Probably not, Mara, but that's, you know, I do find that some are. Yes,
face, that's great.
absolutely.
I just love learning about people. I love it.
Yeah,
It's so fun.
And,
Okay.
and there are many people that really do. They just really love these opportunities. But
Yeah,
you
they're my
need to
people.
create an equal opportunity for everybody, right?
Yes.
Yes,
And do it in a way,
1000%.
because again, the idea is to break down that breaking again,
Yes.
that
And
hesitancy.
then rebuild.
Yes.
A bridge.
A bridge.
There
Oh,
you go.
oh.
There you go.
Nice.
All right. So
Nice.
speaking of building
Perfect.
bridges,
Okay.
The first question or card that I grabbed was, what personality characteristics do you value most?
That's a good one.
I would say in others, my first response would be, I would say just that natural compassion.
I love that.
I think, for people to be willing to be curious and learn and be helpful to others, or just a listener, if that's what it means, right? I'm not good at listening. Sometimes I think listening is hard for me because I have so much to share and so much to say all the time, according to
Same.
my husband. But I will say,
Yeah.
I do. I think that just having that curiosity to ask questions
Yeah.
and just listen and learn about people.
I love that.
All right, so
That's
that would
so
be mine.
fun.
Fabulous trait.
Pass
Nice
that to
job.
you.
Okay, I'm really
All right.
excited. Why am I so excited? I'm excited. Okay, what are you grateful for? What a
This is
beautiful
great
question.
question for Mara.
Yeah, am I gonna cry? Maybe.
might.
I don't know. You know what? I am grateful for so many things. I'm grateful for my family. I have always wanted to be a mom, and being a mom to my kids is truly like one of the most magical things that's ever happened to me. I love them so much, even when it's challenging, which it certainly can be, right? But I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for them, and the silliness that they bring, and the way that they push me.
And how old?
5 and 2.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Great ages.
Yeah, we are in it. Yeah. And I just, every day, even when it's hard, I just soak it up because I know how fast it goes. And
It so does.
so I'm like really grateful for that. And I'm grateful for this right now because I get to share moments like this with people I wouldn't normally be in a circle with all the time, right? So like I love that you are here right now, and then our conversation is going to go out to our fellow employees, right? And they're going to say, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know that about Rebel," or "I didn't know that those games existed," and some sort of butterfly effect is going to happen.
That's awesome.
right? That there are ripples. I like to think about ripples, and so I like that there are moments of joy that this show can bring, or that other things that I do that can help somebody feel a little brighter or lighter.
That's great.
So,
I love that.
yeah,
Very
thanks.
nice.
I almost got emotional, but I didn't.
How do I follow this up? Okay.
Well, let's fate decide.
Okay, how do you prefer to communicate? In person, phone, text, Skype, etc.?
This is a good question.
This is a really good question. I'm an old school individual. And so for me, I've been talking about this recently. Cell phones and social media and all of the things that have made us more technologically advanced are very new to me in terms of learning how to operate them. And in addition to operating them, how to communicate without there being a negative connotation or something has been very interesting for me. So my preference, now that I've said all of that, is to be in person. I just really prefer in person. Body language, all of those types of things are huge for me. I'm a social worker, what can I say? But I really prefer in person. I also like that you can clarify in that moment and space. You can hug an individual if you feel they need it, right? Where that's more difficult to do over the phone,
Yeah.
text, etc. So
Yeah.
I agree. There is a lot of room for misunderstanding.
yes.
If you don't have that visual or face to face.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's great.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Fun. Okay.
So,
Love that.
do we want to do another?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we
would
want to
love
do
to.
an icebreaker, maybe?
Yeah.
Kinda-
Let's
okay.
do. Yeah.
So
I
this
love
is
that.
considered more of a training activity,
Okay.
targeted again at something in particular that you're helping them draw a correlation to. That's real to their work, basically. An icebreaker is really more just about getting to know people a little bit, which training activities can do as
Yeah.
well. But ultimately, this is something called the thumb ball. Okay.
okay.
So a thumb ball is, we've got several of these. We even have some that are more focused on the skills and knowledge, like conflict skills or that type of thing, right? That
I'm
we
gonna
have in
borrow or
this.
buy all of these.
We,
They
come
have
see
to.
me because we
Yeah.
have lots of these. We
love
are
this.
we would love for anybody to take advantage
Yeah.
of, right? So
Let's repeat
anyway.
that.
Yeah, that'd be
yes,
fun for staff
come see us.
development.
Yes,
Can
absolutely.
use these items for training, ice breaking, etc., please
Yes.
visit Corporate College.
Please
to,
do.
to inquire further.
Yes.
Yes.
I love this.
All right, so here's how Thumball works.
All right.
So when you catch it, it's ultimately, you have, again, options, because we like to create options for people based on comfort, right? So wherever your two thumbs land, you get to choose between those two,
Okay.
what you share.
All right.
Okay?
Okay. Now
What
we
if
have
you
to
can't
also show
catch,
athletic
Rebel?
skills.
Yeah.
Then
You
you,
have
where
none.
however you
This
pick
is
it
the
up.
hard part.
Okay.
I don't
However
know
you
what-
pick it up.
No judgment, please.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
are we just going to
yeah,
pick it up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
she
no,
says-
We'll toss it. But if
I'll
it
try.
Are
drops,
you
we'll
ready?
pick it up.
I'll try to throw it decently.
Oh, you did it.
All right.
Okay.
3 yummy foods or best snacks.
Ooh.
So they're both
Ooh,
food
yeah, I love
oriented,
that.
Which is
Oh.
perfect for me. I'm gonna go with best snacks.
Ooh.
Best snacks: Gardettos.
Ooh. Rye chips.
Rye chips are my favorite in
Yes,
that mix.
hello.
Absolutely. Right now, I like Cheez-Its Snapped.
Oh yeah.
If you've never tried
Yeah,
those,
Delish.
Fabulous.
they're sour cream
Oh yeah.
and cheddar, I believe, is
Yeah.
the flavor that I'm
Ooh.
into right now, and Twizzler Bites.
Oh.
Those right now are where I am happiest.
We know how to make her happy.
Yes.
No to those
Yeah.
things,
Write
right?
it down.
So when the semester starts, I'm located in
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Okay. Who are you
All
throwing
right.
it to?
I'm throwing it over
Okay.
to you. Ready?
I did it.
catch.
Oh, all my thumbs are on the same one. But what was best snacks?
Oh,
Do I do it again, or should we try? See what the world gives
there
us.
you go.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
try again.
3 wishes.
Oh,
Okay. This is hard.
she got some really good ones.
3 wishes. Man, I could go really deep here.
Good. Let's do it. Yank it off.
Oh man, this is okay. 3 wishes. I might cry. Well, that's okay. This is a safe
okay.
space.
It is.
My parents have both passed away, and my father-in-law passed away this year. And my kids only have one grandma, and so I would wish them to have another grandparent figure to spoil them and love on them, and like that's something I'm really missing right now. Oh man,
great wish.
it's a good wish though.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's the big like let's end war.
Absolutely.
Let's all
right?
get along.
Wow. You make it count, don't you?
like
going deep.
yeah,
Yeah, she
or
is.
like let's also get rid of poverty
Mm-hmm.
and have services that help people when they need it. That would also be a good one
Gosh,
for me.
Mara, those are
They're
great
really
wishes.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
We could do an
Hey,
episode.
I don't know that I could top
Yeah.
anything like that. A fun sport to play or happiest memory.
Oh my.
You know, I'm not a sport girl.
Not a sporty sport,
No,
me
so I
neither.
think I'm going to go with a
Shocker.
memory. Oh, wow. You know, I think, gosh, I just reflect on even just last weekend.
Yeah.
You know, 4th of July, you get to see
my gosh, yeah.
my kids, my grown kids. You talk about the ages of your kids.
I
You
know,
know,
it
mine
goes
are
so
like
fast.
33 and 36, but they still like to hang out with us.
I love that. It's a dream. That would also be a wish that my
Yes.
kids will still like me.
Yeah, I know, and I'm very, like you talk about being
Yeah.
grateful. I'm very grateful for that, and I do have a 13-year-old grandson, so just being able to spend time with him and them, and it's just
love that.
fabulous. It's the best. It is the best
That's the best.
in my book.
This was so nice. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Rebel, what a dream. Seriously. Thank you so much for being here, for carving out time for us, and just sharing some of the really cool stuff that you get to do.
my pleasure.
Obviously, it's more than this, but like, this is really lovely.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Awesome.
having me.
Yeah.
We like to tell you and our viewers to have a Wit-tastic day.
Yeah. And
Thank you.
bye.